My name is Ian Campbell. I started 10 Foundations in 2012 after a disastrous business venture, which we lost our home, we lost everything. I remember my 64th birthday, I went to get £10 out of an ATM and I didn't even have £10 to get a cup of coffee. So as you can imagine, it was quite a low point in my life. At that stage, I also got diagnosed with prostate cancer. So it was a low time. I think if I had been a bit younger, I could have handled it a bit better, but it was just difficult. And then subsequently, when things calmed down a wee bit, I got the opportunity to go windsurfing. And I looked online to see where I could go in the winter time, and up popped the Philippines, a wee island called Boracay. And I could hardly even point out the Philippines to you on a map. Nothing about it at all. And away I went. And while I was there, I met some Australian guys and I went for a wee cycle with them. And I began to see a bit of the poverty. Like a lot of those holiday places, there's the hotels and the glitter and all that. And then behind it, sometimes you can see the real country that you're in. I just started to witness the poverty, and the wee germ of an idea started to form, and I thought, what am I going to do with myself for the rest of my life? Or I can sit here and just feel sorry for myself. And I started this charity. I met some people there and they inspired me with their stories. I came back here and I looked into starting a charity, and we started in 13 years ago, whatever year that was, and here we are now. 10 Foundations, it's all about working with a community of ladies particularly. I didn't set out to start a women's charity, but that's kind of what we have become. We've got 2 or 3 guys, but it's nearly all ladies. They're all from extremely poor backgrounds. They have no skill, no education, can't even write their own name. And we bought one sewing machine at the beginning, and we've now got 70 people there that we employ, and they make all these lovely bags that you see behind me here. These ladies, they're not academically high flyers or anything like that, but they're clever, industrious women who can make these high quality bags. The empowerment side of it is just unbelievable. Whenever you go there and you see the difference that we have made to their lives. Like last year, we had one of the ladies, her son graduated as a teacher, and he wouldn't even been going to school, let alone graduating. And for me, that really epitomizes what we do. We recruit them in the community that we're based in, and we've got a lot of people who want to join us because we look after them very well, and they're quite sought after. So if we had a lot more money, we could help a lot more people. In many ways, I suppose it's the story behind the ladies who are making them. We have a cutting area where we've got about 6 or 8 of the ladies just round this great big cutting table, and they use scissors. They just cut with a pair of scissors. And I had a volunteer out a few years ago, and she was from Northern Ireland, and she had a background in the garment industry. And she said, Ian, get a machine that cuts multiple layers of fabric at one time to make it much quicker. And I said, I would rather have another 6 women around that table with a pair of scissors than trying to make it quicker so that we make more money. It's not about making money, it's about helping people, and that's our whole ethos. We're not profit-led at all. A lady started a hashtag thing about ask the question, who made my clothes? And just ask that question, do you know where your clothes were made? And a lot of people don't know or don't care. And we did a wee video about exactly that same thing, who made my school bag? And just ask that question, do you know where your school bag was made? And we not only know where the bag was made, we know the name of all the ladies. I could tell you every one of those ladies that we have there. We know their stories, we know their children, we know all about them, we know about their struggles and that. So I think that's very important to just ask that wee question about where did that garment or where did that school bag come from? It's the best thing I've ever done in my life. There's no doubt about it. You know, I've done many stupid things, but it's very rewarding. We send over £4,000 every week to run the place there, and getting that in is a struggle. I love every other aspect of it. I love going to the Philippines. I love working closely with the ladies who are making the bags. But one of our big selling points when we're talking to people and they're buying a bag, we can say hand on heart that nobody makes 1 penny out of that bag apart from the ladies who make them in the Philippines. And that's something that I'm passionate about, that they're the only ones that make any money. If you're buying a bag, why not buy one that can change someone's life? And our bags really do change lives. So I think that's the basic message to get across, that our bags change lives.